This short product demo will give you an overview of how simple and easy it is to use Caddy, the modern inventory and traceability software for forward-thinking food and beverage manufacturers. Caddy provides your floor operators with an easy-to-use mobile app and your management team with a clean admin portal. The Caddy mobile app is accessible with any type of Apple or Android device, meaning it can be universally accessed with any type of tablet or cell phone device of your team's choosing. The mobile app effectively moves all your paper forms and checklists, such as receiving, production, packaging, shipping, and sanitation, to digital forms. You can assign as many unique 4-digit pins to as many team members on the floor, allowing you to timestamp and track and trace every single form submission for full visibility, traceability, and accountability. Once you submit these forms on your mobile devices, they are instantly sent and updated in your Caddy admin portal, giving you real-time visibility into your stock levels, traceability, and records, all in one place. The Caddy admin portal is accessible through your internet web browser and is also the home to tools such as customer and supplier management, form builder, and recipe management. Because Caddy is cloud-based, you can access both the mobile app and the admin portal on-site or anywhere in the world with data or Wi-Fi connection. With Caddy, you can easily build and edit as many custom forms from scratch and control who on your team has access to which forms. Using Form Builder, you can create and configure any forms you use today while having the flexibility to build new ones and modify existing ones as your business evolves and scales. Simply configure your forms to your requirements using our easy-to-use sandbox of custom elements. Let's show you how quick and easy it is to use Caddy on the floor. Let's say we placed an expected order for sugar from Redpath Sugar in our admin portal. 20 bags of 20 kilograms of sugar. We later see a truck pulling up to the loading bay. So as a receiver, we now go into our mobile app to log a new receiving form. We can either receive an expected delivery or unexpected delivery. Since we're expecting a delivery, we'll select it expected. We can see that we are expecting a shipment of sugar, so we select that item. We can see the 400 kilograms of sugar from Redpath that we ordered in our admin portal earlier, so we select that. Next, we document which carrier or truck delivered the item. And then we want to capture the external lot number. Here we have the option of manually keying in the lot code, but we know the longer the lot code, the more likely someone might make a mistake. So the other option is how we can now deposit checks at the bank. We can click on the green camera icon to launch the camera and simply point, click, and capture the lot code using optical character recognition. We then confirm the quantity, and then lastly, our best by date. We're now greeted by our form submission screen, which looks like your traditional receiving log, but now in digital form. And notice how we're moving away from a manual data entry process to a data verification process to help streamline data collection on the floor by reducing the number of keystrokes and human error caused by traditional manual data entry. We can click on the camera icon in the top right-hand corner to capture additional supporting documentation, such as our PO, COA, or even a photo showing the condition of the product or the truck. We can then attach that photo to our receiving log and then simply verify that all the information on the form is correct. Lot number, total quantity, best by date, supplier, carrier, and even the custom fields we configured using our form builder in the admin portal. Notice how the submit button at the bottom is gray and inactive. If I were a lazy or careless employee and tried to submit this form, it wouldn't allow me. And that's because owners and operators have told us the hours wasted chasing down missing, incomplete, and incorrect forms. So we've put guardrails in place to eliminate those issues and headaches. So we'll go ahead and complete all the remaining required fields. You'll notice that the submit button is now green and ready to be submitted. We also have the option to save the form as a draft and flag the form for hold or for review. But we'll go ahead and submit this receiving form. It's just that easy. Next, let's say we're now on the production floor and we're about to do a production run. Let's go ahead and log a production form on the mobile app. We're first greeted by our list of recipes that we've loaded into our admin portal. So let's pick a recipe to make. We'll go ahead and select white bread. We're then prompted to specify the number of batches we want to produce on this run. Caddy will now let your team know exactly which ingredients and the quantity needed to fulfill that production run. We're now greeted by our form submission screen. Our batch code for this recipe is auto-generated based on the batch code template we created in our admin portal. We then confirm the total quantity and best before date. Now we can see all the ingredients needed as well as the quantity needed. You'll notice under each ingredient, there is something called suggested lot number. Caddy is smart enough where it will suggest the best lot number for your team to use based on either FIFO or FIFO, depending on your settings. This will help optimize your inventory and reduce waste. You can also further configure your production form with additional custom fields, such as a drop-down to specify which production line was used. Let's go ahead and submit this production form. As we submit forms in our mobile app, such as the receiving and production forms, all our data and records are being updated in real time in our admin portal, giving us data accuracy and peace of mind. No more double data entry, missing forms, and unreliable data. Our inventory dashboard centralizes our raw materials, packaging materials, batches, and finished products all in one place. We can go into our raw materials and go into any specific materials, such as butter, to see all the lot numbers associated with butter that we currently have in stock, that we're expecting, on hold, depleted, or expired. We can also set low inventory thresholds for raw materials and packaging materials to monitor and surface any materials that are below stock. This allows us to proactively restock and maintain healthy stock levels instead of either constantly overstocking, which leads to higher carrying costs, or running out of stock and getting stuck with higher supplier costs, both resulting in thinner margins. Next, we'll show you how easy Caddy will make your life when it comes to traceability. Whether it's a customer complaint, a mock recall, an audit, or knock on wood, an actual recall, you can track and trace with precision and confidence in seconds using Traceability Report. Let's go through an example. Let's say we received a customer complaint on one of our raw materials. Let's say butter lot code BUT118, since we were just talking about butter. First, we click on Create Report. We can run a traceability report on either a date level or an item number level. Since we're dealing with a lot code, we'll select the latter. Next, we can specify whether we want to run a traceability report at a raw materials level, packaging materials level, batches, or at a finished products level. Since butter is a raw material, we'll select raw materials. We'll then select butter, then select lot number BUT118. And in one click, we can instantly see everywhere and everything lot BUT118 is in. We can see that we currently have one lot of BUT118 in stock. We can see that it went into these two batches. We can see it is in one packaged product. And we can see it was shipped out to these two customers. We can also download and export this report in bulk. We can also drill deeper for more key traceability data. For example, let's say we want to go into one of our batches, such as chocolate chip cookies. We can see lot BUT118 has also been mixed in with these other ingredients, along with those ingredients corresponding lot numbers and quantities. We can also see when this batch was produced, the total quantity produced, the staff member who produced it, the batch code, and which facility it was produced in. We can also upload additional supporting documentations as needed, as well as download and export this specific record. You can now limit the scope of your recalls, pass audits with confidence, and access new markets and retailers. It's just that easy. Next, we'll show you how easy Caddy will make your life when it comes to accessing all your records in one place. Say goodbye to those loose sheets, binders, and filing cabinets. Let's say an auditor came in and asked you for a specific record or set of records. Simply click into Form Finder in the admin portal. Here, we can see a running historical log of all the records that have been submitted. They've all been time-stamped and can be traced back to the employee who submitted the form. We can filter down to a specific record or set of records using any combination of Caddy's powerful search filters. We can filter by form type. Are we looking for a receiving, production, packaging, or shipping record? We can filter by inventory item. We can filter by lot code. We can filter by staff member or staff members who submitted the record. We can filter by date. We can filter by form data. And lastly, we can filter by facility, if we have multiple facilities. We can filter as high level as form type. For example, let's say we want to filter by production records. Here we can see a running log of all production records submitted and go into any one of them to view the actual record. We can also upload additional supporting documentation or download the record as needed. We can also drill deeper. For example, let's say we want to drill down to every receiving record that was submitted by Eric or Ron between the dates of November 7th and November 9th of 2022. First, we select our form type, receiving. Second, we select our staff. We can either select from the drop-down or type out their names. And lastly, we want to filter by date. With Caddy, we can filter by a specific date, everything before a specific date, everything after a specific date. In this case, we're looking for a date range, so we'll select the latter. And with just one click, we can see all the records that match our search criteria. It's just that easy. This is just a preview of how simple yet powerful Caddy is and how it can help scale your operations more efficiently. If you'd like to learn more or explore how Caddy can solve your specific use cases, feel free to book a free consultation today. You're one step closer to greater productivity and peace of mind.